guys, welcome. My name is MagdalineJanet. Welcome to the familia if you're new. So guys, we're back with another full review of the brand new Fenty Bright Fix Brightening Concealer, Brightener, and all that jazz. So if you want to see how this bad boy works on these dark, creasy, dry under eyes, and to see if we get coverage, brightening, hydration, and all that jazz in one, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn your notifications on because that's helping the family grow. And follow me on my socials because I'm always there too. Let's get started. Hey guys, so let's start. Oh, I'm so excited. Anytime Fenty comes out with anything, you guys know we're there. So first and foremost, I put foundation. Anytime I wear foundation, I avoid the under eye area because I have dry under eyes, creasy. The less product there, the better. Second, I use this eye cream from 1212 Gateway. It is so freaking good. This is my second bottle. It works so well with makeup, without makeup. It hydrates, and it also got rid of some of my texture on my lid. Third, you guys, so exciting. I'm gonna comb my hair eventually. I started going to the gym with Boo, and we go right after work. Like his work, well, my work too. I pretty much have to start filming ASAP, because at this point, every minute counts, you know? Back to the eye cream. I've had it on for, I don't know, maybe an hour now. So it's nicely absorbed into the skin. Of course, typical Fenty packaging that we love. So this is their new Bright Fix Eye Brightener. It's like a concealer brightener in one. The coverage is light. So I'm not expecting a full coverage, but I do expect to have coverage because you see my under eyes are pretty dark today. But you guys know we're gonna be here 2 days. So let's see the texture. Oh, this one's a little darker. So this is shade Peach. It's darker, but look, it has the nice cool undertone. Wow, this thing's pigmented. Wait a minute. Ooh, wait, look at that. Because we're gonna see if it oxidizes. I really like the shade. It has a very peachy like undertone. Just a flat brush, any brush will do. It has like this consistency of not thin, not thick, but it's pigmented. As I'm putting it on, it kind of shears off. When it comes to concealer, we want to put a little bit and build, and really not build too much because this area here is very delicate. It's very thin, and we crease. We're constantly blinking. The more product there, the more it's going to crease because it has really nowhere to go but in the creases of your eyes. And that's where your under eyes look way down. It looks, you can look a little bit gastada. Gastada means worn out for people that don't speak Spanish, and that's the look we're always trying to avoid. So let's throw this on. You see this color? It's very nice. It's different. It's like straight peach. I mean, obviously it's in the name, but I kind of like that. So we're gonna leave this. We're gonna let it sit for a little bit so it can thicken up and see how much coverage we get. All right, so we're gonna get our sponge and blend it out. It's like really warming up to the skin, and it's so thin. Okay, so I think I let it dry down a little too long, but it's movable. So we were able to like keep it pushing and keep it moving. Look at this coverage. Oh my gosh. It doesn't really feel like a concealer. It feels like something like a color corrector, but it has more pigment than a corrector would have. And let's check out the before and after though. Damn, Gina. We like that. You see how dark, like all that darkness? So on the right side, we're gonna blend it out with a brush to see if we get anything different. And I'll give you all the info about the product while I'm doing that. The brand new Fenty Bright Fix Eye Brighten Concealer retails for $25. It comes in 16 shades. I am in the shade Peach 09. This is an under eye brightener that hydrates, brightens, and conceals with sheer to buildable coverage, delivering a no makeup effect and a long wear formula. The coverage is light, the finish is natural. It is free of parabens, phthalates, it's cruelty-free and gluten-free. And it comes in a 0.3 ounce bottle. Blending it out, both sides, they look pretty good. And that usually tells us it's just a good product we're working with because sometimes the sponge could look better than the brush or the brush look better than the sponge. This is just a good product. It's gonna work with anything. What do you guys think? So this is the sponge. This is the brush. Let me look up. Do you see a difference? I feel like you see the dip more with the brush versus the sponge, but it's totally okay. that happens. We all have like that little dip. So I'm gonna go in with my oh so lovely Huda Beauty setting powder. So on the sponge side, we're gonna get our powder puff, the ones I get from Amazon. We're gonna get product, even it out on the skin. This is gonna even the product on the puff, and it's also not gonna deposit a whole shit ton underneath your eye. So let's, girl, it's not even creasing. What? Always crease. Okay, but because per habit, going in with our sponge, our puff, and just setting it in while looking up. You're not gonna look back down until you are done. So we're just tapping in for about 15 seconds. Getting this clean brush, it's from Real Techniques. It has like a little fluffiness to it and a little tapered. We're gonna saturate the brush, remove the excess, because again, we don't want a bunch of product in that area. Less is more in the under eye area, I promise you. Again, okay, wow, no creases. That doesn't happen with me, okay? So we're gonna tap in and just set gently. Sponge brush, let's look up. Wow, that's all I gotta say. So guys, it's currently set 10, almost 11. I'll at least do an 8-hour wear test because, you know, we gotta see how this works. BRB. Hey guys, I'm back. It took me a really long time to end up doing this hairstyle. I was trying something new and it just wasn't working. Anyway guys, this is it. Full face and everything. And okay, you guys, look at these under eyes. Let me look up. This is the brush. No, this is the sponge. This is the brush. Now that I've had it on maybe at this point like an hour, they look good. There's no creasing. Like there's rarely, I won't say never, there's rarely any creasing on my under eyes because, you know, that's just how they do. It's smooth. Of course, Huda Beauty setting powder is bomb. Like you have to pair a good setting powder with a concealer, but I feel like this concealer can really stand on its own. It's giving us coverage. It has like a very nice texture. It has like a very thin but pigmented texture that really works. Because it's so thin, I always just assume that it's going to crease because thinner formulas will get into creases a lot easier because it's so thin. But not this one, girl, at all. To me, that's the most shocking part. It feels lightweight. It gives you coverage because that's what we need. We have dark under eyes. I will say once your under eyes are set, for the most part, that's just how they're gonna stay. The under eyes don't have pores. We don't have oils that are produced right under here. So when we're looking good in the morning, the expectation is throughout the day, it will look the same way. Sometimes there's a little creasing throughout the day because that's just what happens, but dang. And for some reason, I'm liking the brush a lot better. I'm a sponge girl through and through with my powder puff, but no, I think the brush, she's giving us more love today. Look at my swatches. They're completely dried down. It has like a mattish dry down, but it's like the perfect matte. It's not matte drying. It's matte to where it's gonna stay put and not move because I accidentally washed my hands and yeah, it didn't come off as you can tell. And let's see, it does oxidize. Just FYI, I just put this one on. Let's spread it out. And then these are the other two I put on. It does oxidize, so you can probably go a shade down. Also, they have 16 shades because they're sort of universal shades. At this point, Fenty has already shown us they get the 50 shade tones. They know about shades. They don't need to prove anything anymore. So I'm kind of liking that they're coming out with these smaller shades and you fall in between certain numbers. So I think that's awesome. Shade 8 and 9 fall in between 255 and 340. I am in the shade 300 in their foundation. So I really like that this number scheme they have really works. It's really helpful to find your shade. When I was at Sephora right now, I eyeballed them really quick because this thing is clear. So you can totally see the product and you can just look at it and see, hey, that's my shade, that's not my shade. So I really, really like this whole component. You can apply it like that. Well, I'm loving this clear thing. I'm loving the number scheme. It's just helpful. I can probably also go down to shade number 8 or 9. I think they both work well. So if you're my skin tone, you're probably between 8 and 9. And yeah, this is it for now. Let's jump in front of the window so we can see in daylight because daylight tells us the truth. And I'll see you in the next check-in. Bye. All right, guys, we're at the window. This is the brush, the one I'm liking more. And then this is the sponge with the powder puff. I feel like you see the dip less with the brush. What do you guys think? Let me know. But so far, no creasing. You see, I mean, this will always crease. Your eyes always crease, but it's not creasing. It's not crusty. It's not dusty. Woo! I'm so excited. Okay, see you later. Hello guys, I'm back. It is 6:14. It's been about 10 hours. We're gonna say 10 hours. This is how the concealer looks. It literally looks the same from what we left it off at 10:30 this morning. And I actually want to show you guys here, maybe about 3 hours ago, how the under eyes were looking right in daylight, and they were looking beautiful. We have nice coverage. We don't have a lot of creasing. We don't have dryness. It's looking bomb. And here we are, guys, 10 hours later. Like, everything about my makeup looks on point. We don't look gastadas. We still have coverage here. You see? And let me look up so you guys can see. This is the sponge. And this is the brush. No creasing, no nothing. It's like it stays put right exactly where you place it, or kind of where you blend it out. I was really expecting something super lightweight that was going to have to be built. So guys, this is it for day number 1, trying out Fenty Beauty's Bright Fix Eye Brightener. So yeah, see you tomorrow morning. Bye. Good morning, guys. So let's start. I am so excited. So I actually went to Sephora and got another shade. Whoa. I got the shade number 7, Deep Butter. I thought this one was a little bit too dark, number 9. I didn't put eyeshadow on my lids because I want to try it out on the lids too. I have very textured lids. So let's see if it emphasizes like the texture or just kind of makes it look better. Who knows? Okay, so I have my foundation on. Of course, I avoid it. I look a little bit like a Oompa Loompa, but it's okay. We're gonna fix that right now. We always avoid the under eye area and the lids. Apply it this way. A little goes like a long way. Ooh, oops. The applicator has like this cooling sensation. So we're gonna wait this to dry down a little bit. Let's swatch number 9, which is the one I used yesterday, and then number 7. Number 7's definitely lighter. So this is 9, the darker one's 9, and then 7. And then let's blend them out. I literally just love the texture. So you see 9 is the deeper one and 7 is the lighter one. You see that glow it has? I feel like that's what's gonna give us that hydration, non-drying look. We're gonna just tap it in here. Oh yeah, this one's really light. Like, I like the light one because it's concealing, but it's a little bit too light. Maybe I should have gone with number 8, but it's okay. With the brush, I'm gonna get what we have here, you know, because we don't waste. And we're just gonna add it right here. So shade Peach number 9 is more of a actual color corrector, and 7 is more of like a concealing shade. Let's just add it here at the perimeter so it doesn't look too harsh up against the foundation, but it looks good. Look at the lids. I think this formula works a lot better with a brush. Okay, so let's look up and let's see. Because the formula's thin, but it packs a punch because it's pigmented, I think the brush really just makes it even better. You know, it takes it to the next level. This brush right here, this is the Smashbox Concealer Blurring Concealer. It's my favorite freaking brush. But okay, let me tell you the time. So it is 7:45 a.m. We're gonna use one of my favorite setting powders, and it's this Too Faced. Anytime I'm testing out a concealer, I use powders that I know and love and trust. We're gonna get the powder, even it up again. Oh yeah, I forget, we don't get creases here. My bad. Okay, and then set down. While looking up, we're gonna tap in. Ooh, look at that. Dang, it's not even creasing on your lids that are literally up because you're looking up. All right, guys, let's look up. And then let's look at the lids. Not bad. I really like it. We're getting very similar results from yesterday. Nothing's really different except for the shades. I think 7's too light, but I see that it's oxidizing. You see? I just love how like a little goes a long way, like a very long way. And let me just put the rest of my face on. BRB. Hey guys, I'm back. So this is how the face looks. I didn't really touch the under eye area. I don't ever really. Once I set, that's it. We leave it alone. But let's look up and see how it looks. We are getting very similar results from what we got yesterday. I feel like because it's so pigmented, a little does go a long way. I put, I think, a little too much today, but it's okay. I really like though how we applied it yesterday with our brush. Build it up this way as opposed to off of the applicator. You can't control how much comes out as much as if you were to use a brush. That's total preference. That's why I like to do the 2-day wear test, so you guys can see how it works out applying it differently using different setting powders, because setting powder does play a big role on how your concealer is gonna look, how it's gonna last. And my under eyes, I mean my lids, that's what it is. You see, you don't see a lot of texture. I just put a little bit of bronzer on the crease, and I just really like that because I do use concealer for my lids and my lids are very sensitive. Using the brightener just didn't emphasize any of my texture there. I have a lot of texture there, so I really like that. I didn't want to wear eyeshadow today so you guys can see that effect too, because brighteners like this you can use all over your face. You don't only necessarily have to use it in your under eye area. The lipstick I'm wearing is the Revlon Color Stay Satin Ink in Silky Sienna. Okay, so let me jump in front of the window so you guys can see how the situation looks, and see you in the next check-in. Bye. All right, guys, let's look at this concealer, brightener, corrector. Look, just looks good. What do you guys think? Today better or yesterday? Which day do you like so far? Especially in daylight, because we can see. It looks natural, but it gives you coverage. It just does everything you need it in a concealer, brightener, corrector, and everything. But yeah, okay, bye. Hola, I am back, guys. It is 6 p.m. We've had the concealer, brightener, corrector, beautiful thing invented for the last 10 hours. And guys, I went to Sephora again and got the correct shade. Where is it? It's right here. I went ahead and got Deep Melon. So I'm gonna swatch them all for you so you can see the differences. So Deep Melon, you see how it kind of just blends in with my hand. This is Deep Butter, and then this is Peach. Peach looked beautiful on the skin. I just needed something lighter. Deep Melon is gonna be that perfect corrector. The formula is beautiful. I just love this product. I think Fenty Beauty did such a great job, and it's quite innovative from the packaging to how it works, how it feels, how it dries down. It kind of stays put. It's not too drying. It gives you coverage. It's super comfortable. It hides your ojeras, under eyes. It's just like a beautiful product. You can wear it with makeup, you can wear it without makeup. I'm wearing today just a tinted moisturizer. Super simple. Like, you can build her up. You can really conceal that under eye area. I wouldn't call it like a full coverage, but it's definitely pigmented to which it would look full coverage. It won't feel heavy. It won't cake up, and guys, it doesn't crease. Like, that's rare. That's rare that a product doesn't crease. So yes, for me, this is definitely a 2 thumbs up. I would buy it again, and I'm shade number 8 or 9 depending on your skin tone. Let me know your thoughts. Have you bought this yet? It's at Sephora stores. Have you seen any reviews? Let me know your thoughts about Fenty Beauty's brand new product, and I love it. I think it's bomb. This is it. I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me and spending a little bit of your day with me. Happy Mother's Day to all the mommies out there, and don't forget to subscribe. The button's right here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.